and welcome to another episode of Comic Book Reviews. If you love comics as much as I do, you're going to subscribe to my channel. I review comics for Comic Crusaders. I also have my own franchises, Adolescent Radioactive Samurai Platypi and Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter. They're available on Comics Central, Indie Planet, and Comixology. Check them out. Stay tuned to this broadcast for more information. Also, like the Facebook pages for each franchise for more information. Check out my Patreon site for some neat original artwork and shows that you won't find on YouTube. Hello, comic book fans. Kevin Given with you once again, and today we're going to review Superman number 7 as well as Kiss, Blood and Stardust number 4. This issue opens with Jean continuing to mentor Alicia and trying to bait her fears. Can Alicia face her inner demons with the help of Kiss's own demon? Meanwhile, Derek is casting his own spell to try and raise hell on Earth. Looking at the creative team, Brian Hill brings fire and brimstone to the forefront as this issue features an all-out battle between good and evil, light and darkness. The reader will be drawn to the ultimate challenge brought by the characters between the kings of the nighttime world and the inerrant goodness of the protagonist. Great stuff includes the dialogue between Jean and Lilith as she encourages the makeup-clad denizens to rise to the challenge that hell has brought, and Derek upping the stakes in the battle of wits. Rodney Buscemi clearly enjoys throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the hottest band in the land. He pulls out all the stops in depicting Lilith and her alter egos through the ages. Buscemi's demons have a unique look that makes this issue quake with terror. Highlights include the splash showing Lilith being tossed out of Eden and Jean's Shout at the Devil moment. Yes, I know, Shout at the Devil is a Motley Crue tune. Perhaps they should have referenced Hotter Than Hell? In conclusion, the story rages on as Alicia learns that the powers are within her and prepares to enter the fray. Perhaps next issue? Her training is not yet complete as she learns what is expected of her. Lilith and Jean make a great team as they take on everything Derek throws at them. It looks good for our heroes until Derek conjures up. To be continued. And now let's look at Superman number 7. Synopsis. How ironic that I'm reviewing this story on a day where everyone is showing their age pics on Facebook. You see, Superboy has come home, only something has changed. He's not the same young man who left 3 weeks, or is that 3 years ago? Grandpa has offered them all the comforts and conveniences of home, but there was something wrong about Grandpa. Looking at the creative team, Brian Michael Bendis continues his winning streak with the Man of Steel. He opens this issue with a neat little mystery about what happened to Superboy. Superman is baffled and Lois completely freaks out over what happened to their son. The mission at hand seemed cut and dry. The Dominators of the Dominion are the bad guys and must be dealt with. Bendis brings a special guest star that helps to liven up the proceedings as an entire planet worships the Kryptonian House of El. It's a fun issue with a lighter tone that is welcome. Though the tone is light, there are some serious goings-on here too. All in all, it's an issue not to be missed. Great stuff includes Superboy's response to being bullied by this issue's guest star, and Lois jumping into the action, if you'll forgive the pun, as Superwoman. Rise, Peterson, and Fabak all contribute some excellent pages to this fine tale. When you have this many artists contributing different pages, you risk inconsistent panels. But all three work together to bring us a smooth execution. The Super family looks great in competent hands. Highlights include the alien landscape and the smooth flow of the battle scenes. In conclusion, chaos and confusion comes to the House of El. On the surface, this looks like a simple enough mission to save an alien race from enslavement, but the stakes are much higher than we could imagine. From the strange appearance of Superboy to the hidden objectives of the Dominators of the Dominion and Jor-El's distant attitude. Superboy's revelation at the end of this issue should have everyone concerned. To be continued. An 8.9 rating from this comic book reviewer. Kiss review, 3.5 stars, 8.4 rating. Superman review, 4 stars, 8.9 rating. If you love comics as much as I do, you're going to subscribe to my channel. I review comics for Comic Crusaders. I also have my own franchises, Adolescent Radioactive Samurai Platypi and Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter. They're available on Comics Central, Indie Planet, and Comixology. Check them out. Stay tuned to this broadcast for more information. Also, like the Facebook pages for each franchise for more information. Check out my Patreon site for some neat original artwork and shows that you won't find on YouTube. And that was our look at comic book reviews for this week. Until next time, this is Kevin Given saying so long and keep reading those comics.